49ers Cal-Hi Sports is presented by U.S. Bank. Life keeps moving. We're here for every step. U.S. Bank member, FDIC.
Next on 49ers Cal-Hi Sports presented by U.S. Bank, we wrap up the regular season for football and bring you lots of winter sports playoff action. We'll see De La Salle battle Clayton Valley. Christopher meets Live Oak, and Marin Catholic takes on San Marin.
You'll see exciting volleyball playoff action, including St. Francis and Mitty, and the Tennyson football player, where being part of a team means everything. It's all right now on 49ers Cal-Hi Sports, presented by U.S. Bank.
Welcome to 49ers Cal-Hi Sports presented by U.S. Bank. I'm Robert Brownstein.
And I'm Aubrey Tolliver. We begin this week in the West Catholic League, where the Sierra Padres have dominated the regular season. But right behind the Padres, Mitty and St. Francis were battling for second place this week.
The Lancers from St. Francis riding a 5-game win streak with a 5-1 league record. Mitty is 4-2. The two teams playing for second place and playoff seedings in the game played at Foothill Junior College Friday night.
It's senior night for the Mitty Monarchs as Danny Scudero is honored before the game. To the highlights now, St. Francis sets the tone early with special teams as Mac Baroka blocks the punt, giving the Lancers excellent field position. And the Lancers offense takes advantage of the field position, hand the rock to Kingston K.I. Anaya, and the sophomore reaches over the goal line for a St. Francis touchdown. One of his 2 touchdowns in the ballgame, 7-zip Lancers. Jump to the second quarter, Lancers up 14-0. Aaron Knapp drops back, airs it out, and Riley Long hauls in a beautiful catch for a 24-yard touchdown. PAT good, 21-0 St. Francis. Under 2 minutes left in the second frame, Wills Towers drops back, looking for options, uncorks this ball down the field and finds Danny Scudero, and the senior scampers in for a 50-yard touchdown. Mitty cuts the lead to 14, but Aaron Knapp says, I think we have another touchdown in us before halftime. Here's a quick pass to Riley Long, and the senior is loose. 63 yards to the house, 28-7 Lancers at the half. Jump to the fourth quarter, Mitty trailing 35-7. Wills Towers rolls to his right and finds Scudero for his second touchdown of the ballgame. But St. Francis dominated on both sides of the ball, especially on defense, coming away with 2 interceptions, including this pick by A.J. Griffin to seal the deal. The Lancers finished the regular season with a 7-3 record, beating the Monarchs 35-13. Aaron Knapp leading the way with 3 touchdown passes.
It's the bell game as Heritage hosts Liberty in this rivalry. The Patriots rolling early, Austin Peters to throw, and Jeremiah Ruffin 26 yards, and the Patriots lead 6-0. More of the same in the second as Peters to Ruffin again, and it's 12-7, Patriots in the lead. Yep, that's a catch. Liberty driving, handed to Giancarlo Olveda. Giancarlo banging his way down to the 1-yard line, and then a short time later, it's Nate Bell strolling in as Liberty takes a 14-12 lead. The Lions driving again. This time it's Jamar Searcy from the 5-yard line, and Jamar is in, and the Lions extend the lead to 20-12 late in the second. More Lions in the third. Bell firing to Ryan McKendry, who avoids the tackle and races 22 yards, and the Lions lead is 26-12. The Lions looking for more, but Devin Rivers, the Patriots' Fresno State-bound superstar, gets the pick there. And then Rivers in at quarterback, rolling out and finding Brooks Davis, and when Brooks gets in, the lead is cut to 28-18. But Liberty driving again and again. It's Searcy spinning his way in. It's 35-18 Liberty Lions. And now look at Rivers here trying to will his team to a win. Scrambling, and Rivers heaves it deep towards the end zone to Teo Odenuga at the goal line. Touchdown Heritage, but not enough, as Liberty hangs on to win the bell game 35-28 to finish in second place in the Bay Valley League at 4-1.
Adrian Soriano here at Gunn High School for the CCS Open Division Final between St. Francis and Mitty. The Monarchs making their presence felt early. Caitlin Cook to Maya Baker to UC Berkeley-bound senior Audrey Liddell, and Audrey smacks it down with authority. But St. Francis answers back. Taylor Williams over to Havana Hope, and Havana sets it up for an Aaron Curtis finish. Then it's Jameson Martin over to Taylor Williams, and that one is not coming back. as the Lancers win set 1 25-21. On to set 2 now, and it's Cook with a bump, Baker with the set, and Isabella Romero with a ferocious kill as Medi takes set 2 25-12. The Monarchs looking to keep their momentum going in set 3. Liddell to Baker to Cook, and Caitlin hits it off the block. Now it's Liddell with the dig, Baker with the set, and Sandy Thomas gets the emphatic spike as the Monarchs win set 3 25-22. St. Francis rallies back in set 4. Whitney Wallace to Hope to Williams, and Taylor puts this one away. The Lancers would go on to win set 4 as the Wallace to Hope to Williams trio strikes again. St. Francis takes it 25-20. On to set 5 now, and it's Liddell over to Baker, and Maya sets it up again for a Sandy Thomas kill, but St. Francis answers back with a Whitney Wallace ace, and the Lancers take a 5-point lead. Match point for the Lancers now. Martin bumps it, Hof sets it, and Williams puts it away as the St. Francis Lancers win the CCS Open Division title, the Lancers' first section title since 2011. Taylor Williams leading the way with 29 kills.
Ivan Garcia here in Union City for the NCS D1 first round playoffs as 9-seeded Heritage takes on 8-seeded College Park. Patriots get on the board first as Willie Trapanese fires a blind shot to the corner of the net, but the Falcons respond by scoring 4 straight. Jackson Barnacle flicks a shot in for the goal, and College Park leads 4-1 after 1. Falcons add to the lead. Mikhail Popov fires a shot, goes off the post and into the net. 8-2 College Park. A few minutes later, Willie Trapanese again throws a lightning shot to the right side of the net and cuts the lead 8-3 after 2. College Park stays hot in the third. Nick Austin fires a skip shot for the goal. The freshman had a huge game. Heritage looking to get back into the game. Caleb Kanan gets the lob shot to go in to cut the lead 11-5 Falcons. Less than 10 seconds left in the third. Falcons get the shot off. Heritage saves it, but Austin is there for the putback and scores one of his 7 goals of the match. Have yourself a night. Heritage adds some goals in the fourth, but College Park gets the win after a monster game from Austin.
Each week, the Reiches Center helps us honor the Players of the Week.
The players announced in a wrap produced by the good folks at the Reiches Center. Here are this week's Gary Reiches Players of the Week.
49 a cow high. Nice. So I tell them get bucked by the Rams. Meet the man who's the difference. Cooking birds, you should learn who is Cooper Nixon. Mixing proof in the pot. Watch a view the kitchen. Number 33 on his apron making food of competition. They don't want to listen, but I still record. The 2 scores and more yards, 184 for the running back. And the rushing attack. Cooper Nixon fixing 30-6 and a bunch of stats like that. And it's like this in the game of Kickstarters. Haters get bothered by Jada Rich shot of TikTokers even gotta get on this cloud. 22 for 27 passing through the clouds. Wow, that's a captain for the Pirates. A fire in this cannon 3 or 5 yards tiring the defense while he sends them 4 more touchdowns. Headed to Miami with his newfound crown. Break it down. Yeah. 49 a cow high. Gary Reiches, Players of the Week, Mace, yay!
U.S. Bank presents the Coach of the Week each week.
This week's award goes to Newark Memorial High School head football coach Bradley Tubbs. The Newark Memorial Cougars beating the Arroyo Dons 52-29 to win the Shoreline League title after scoring 28 points in the first quarter. The Cougars held on to this early lead and never looked back. The Cougars have now won 4 straight games, putting them in first place in league play. Coach Tubbs will receive a grant from the 49ers Foundation for his accomplishments. Congratulations to Coach Tubbs. This week's 49ers prep presented by U.S. Bank Charlie Wiedemeyer, Coach of the Week. Stanford Medicine brings us great advice for athletes every week.
Here's 49ers team physician Dr. Tim McAdams with this week's tip.
So you got on your bike during COVID, crashed, and landed on your shoulder? Well, commonly this can result in either a dislocation or separation of the shoulder. What's the difference? Dislocations involve the glenohumeral joint. This is the main ball and socket of the shoulder. These can be in different directions and usually involve injury to the labrum or rubbery bumper around the socket. Dislocations need to be reduced or put back in place, then either therapy or surgery to repair. Separations, on the other hand, involve the acromioclavicular joint. This is the connection between your collarbone and shoulder blade. Most separations are mild to moderate and can be treated in a sling for a few days or weeks.
Coming up, our NCS SunPower Electric game with 2 of the Bay Area's very best as Clayton Valley tries to topple mighty De La Salle.
And the league title on the line with Willow Glen and Del Mar. This is 49ers Cal High Sports presented by U.S. Bank.
Ricus Center's individualized athletic programs, Core and Smart, are designed for participants to accomplish their goals safely, efficiently, and effectively. Through Core and Smart, you can enhance athletic performance, build strength, or improve your overall health. You'll set your goals, work with experienced performance coaches to design your specific workout, and receive support to stay on track and make progress towards your desired results. Got goals? Come to the Ricus Center.
Yeah, let's redo the basement.
Hello, home movie theater.
Spare bedroom.
Why not both? Use the U.S. Bank mobile app to apply for a home improvement loan. It's easy.
Wonderful, Alex.
Hey, that's what U.S. Bank is for. Anything else?
How about a loan for a bigger car? Our family is growing.
Oh.
Yeah, my brother's moving in with his 5 dogs.
Oh.
Heyo!
And we're expecting.
Expecting what?
Help for today, planning for tomorrow. U.S. Bank. We'll get there together.
For nearly half a century, DevCon Construction has helped build the dreams of Bay Area schools. DevCon Construction buildings and fields are the foundation for many of our finest schools. The exceptional quality of our finished product is a big reason why we are ranked as the largest builder in Silicon Valley. The quality is what keeps our customers satisfied and wanting to use DevCon for their future projects. DevCon Construction, building our communities from schools to stadiums. Nearly half a century of quality service and a history of success.
49ers sac-hi Sports is brought to you by these fine companies who care about high school sports. By SunPower Electric, proud partner of the San Francisco 49ers. By Stanford Medicine, #1 in Northern California in orthopedics. By Service Champions, High Five Service, Champion Attitude, Service Champions. By Mattress Firm, the official sleep partner of the San Francisco 49ers. By Stevens Creek Chevrolet, find new roads. And by the Ricus Center, where goals and dreams become a reality.
Tonight's NCS SunPower Electric game has two of the Bay Area's very best teams playing in a game with significant playoff implications. The De La Salle Spartans come in with a 6-3 record with 3 big wins over East Bay League teams the past 3 weeks.
Clayton Valley also with a 6-3 record before this game. The Ugly Eagles winning their last 5 games in a row. It's our NCS SunPower Electric game. Our Ivan Garcia was there.
It's been over 30 years since an NCS team has beaten De La Salle. Clayton Valley came close in 2004 with a tie, but this time the Ugly Eagles look to end the long streak. The Spartans rely on a heavy run game. Look out for the speedster Dominic Kelly. Kelly's original jersey was stolen earlier in the week, which is why the running back is wearing 94. The sophomore rushed for 204 yards and 3 touchdowns in last week's win over Amador Valley. Meanwhile, the Ugly Eagles like to air it out to wideout David Amos. The high-flying junior leads the team with over 900 receiving yards and 10 touchdowns. It's the final week of the regular season. Will the Ugly Eagles make history or will the Spartan streak live on? Find out in our NCS Electric game. Early first, Christian Aguilar fires a pass to Hank Pfeiffer, who will not be denied a first down and carries 2 defenders with him to put the Ugly Eagles in the red zone. Handed off to Nicholas Koshabi, and the senior lowers his shoulder and is in for 6. PT no good, Uggs take an early lead. Ensuing drive for the Spartans. Derek Blanche gets the rock, shades off a tackle, cuts upfield, and is taken down just short of the end zone. De La Salle scores a few plays later, 7-6 Spartans after 1. Spartans turn up the heat in the second quarter. Blanche gets the ball, goes 21 yards to the house. PT good, 14-6 Spartans. Mid-second, Spartans in the red zone again. Handed to Golden Boy Blanche, and the sophomore scores a second TD of the game. De La Salle up 21-6. Spartans can score, but how about the defense? Samu Isoa absolutely lays the hammer down to deny the catch. Watch out when Samu is coming for you. Late second, the snap is Jogo, but Toa Faabe recovers the ball, and the sophomore calls his number and is in for 6. Spartans lead 28-6 at the half. Midway through the third, Charles Greer missed some time due to an injury, but the senior's looking real healthy on his way to a 71-yard house call. Fear the Greer when he finds the open lane. Spartans go on to win 42-6 behind the 2-touchdown performance from Blanche. Here's what the sophomore had to say after the game.
It felt amazing. Just come out here, win as a team. We practice this stuff all week. And, we just grind, and I just trusted my linemen, trusted my team, and it all works out in the end.
In Concord with the NCS SunPower Electric game, I'm Ivan Garcia, 49ers, sac-hi Sports.
Senior night at Del Mar as Samto Obasi and his fellow seniors were honored before the game. The Rams get on the board first. In the first, give it to Cooper Nixon, who finds a hole, sheds a tackle, and Cooper is off to the races and stomping in for the touchdown. 7-0 Willow Glen Rams. Delmore answers back later in the quarter, handed to Somta Obasi, who runs through a gap and turns on the Jets. 57 yards to the house. PAT good, and it's all tied up at 7. But Willow Glen comes right back. It's Nixon with the carry once again, and Cooper scampers in for his second TD of the game. 14-7 Rams after 1. Second quarter now, and Cedeno Chavez fires and hits Dylan Dallas in the end zone. 21-7 Rams at the half. Willow Glen on the attack again in the third. Give it to Cooper Nixon one more time. Cooper breaks a tackle and drags another defender with him all the way for the score. 28-7 Rams. Still in the third, and Cedeno Chavez gets the snap and takes it all the way for 6. 34-7 Willow Glen. Delmore battles back as Obasi takes the handoff and navigates his way to the end zone. 2-point conversion, no good. 34-13 Willow Glen. Fourth quarter now, and Chavez throws one deep to Jake Dallas, who holds it in for the score as Coach Caballero gets a nice bath at the end of the game. Willow Glen wins it 48-19 and clinched the West Valley League title.
Service Champions is the champion when it comes to HVAC sales and championship service.
This week's Service Champion Student Spotlight is Liliana Mejia from Salesian Prep. Liliana plays volleyball for the Pride and is also the club president for Bosco, treating people with kindness. The club has projects that are beneficial to not only the high school, but the Salesian community. Liliana is also in the Student Ambassador Club, which has 8th graders shadow a Salesian student to get the middle schoolers ready for school. Congrats to Liliana on all your hard work. Stevens Creek Chevrolet brings us the Spirit Corner every week.
This celebrates the great work done by Spirit Squads all around the Bay Area. Let's take a look at the outstanding dance team from Camp Belindo.
What I gotta do to show these girls that I own them. Some call me Nikki and some call me Rowman. Skeezer, please, I'm in a visa. Whoa, Giuseppe's and I need my own sneaker. Sexy, sexy, that's all I do. If you need a bad bitch, let me call up you. Paddle, sit, paddle, guzzle. I'm a bad dude, no muzzle. Let's go. Music makes me to get up and burn this floor. You know we getting hotter and hotter. Sexy and hotter, let's shut it down.
Coming up, Live Oak hopes to take home a league title facing second place Christopher.
But first, here is our Cupertino Electric Volleyball Power Rankings.
Right now, my electrical bill is about $10 a month.
This is definitely one of the best investments we did in our house.
All over the country, people are taking control over their electric bills by going solar with SunPower. We offer the most efficient, durable panels on the market, so you can see a return on your investment every month.
I was paying $220 a month. Now I pay about $22 a month.
Right now, 49ers faithful get a $1,000 Visa reward card from SunPower. Go online today.
Kids these days, they're curious, kind, and resilient. A generation of givers and doers, kids these days are redefining what it means to show their true colors and shine bright. That's why at Clover the Rainbow, we're committed to providing families with nutritious, organic, American Humane certified smoothies. And now, organic lactose-free whole milk and organic DHA omega-3 plus choline milk. Clover the Rainbow, power your brilliance.
From the beginning, West Credit Union was created to provide a brighter financial future for you. We work hard for our members because they're our greatest strength.
West worked for me when I needed an auto loan for my first car.
When I need to make a mobile payment, West works for me.
Put our premier savings account to work for you, now paying up to 25 times the national average. West Credit Union, working for you today, tomorrow, together.
Join us on the ice for the Bay Area's hottest sport. High school ice hockey leagues are forming now for the upcoming season. Be part of this fast-moving, hard-hitting, crazy, exciting game. You can join as part of your high school team or sign up to be assigned to a team. Games are played at Sharks Ice locations all around the Bay Area. Jump in anytime and join your friends on the ice. Be a part of Bay Area high school hockey. Contact Sharks Ice for more details and get into the game today.
We are the Sacred Heart Prep Gators, and you're watching 49ers Cal High Sports, presented by US Bank.
The Live Oak Acorns started this week all alone in first place in the Mount Hamilton division with a perfect 4-0 record. The Acorns looking to win the outright league title Friday night.
But second place Christopher could earn a share of the league title with a win over the Acorns. The league title game played in Morgan Hill.
The Acorns putting on quite a show as Christopher takes on Live Oak for the Mount Hamilton league title. Jack Woolenweber with the highlight. Live Oak gets on the board first. Landon Stump fires it and hits Diego Castellanos for a 21-yard touchdown, 6-0 Acorns. The Cougars come right back in their next drive, give it to William Wisquella, who rushes down the far sideline and just gets it into the end zone. PAT good, and it's 7-6 Christopher. Live Oak trying to answer back later in the quarter, and it's a Jordan Fuentes who runs up the middle and turns on the Jets all the way inside the 25-yard line. The Acorns drive would carry into the second quarter, and it's Fuentes with the carry, and Jordan finds the end zone, but the Cougars are hungry. Damian Gomez finds the handoff and throws it to Saeed Mustafa for the score, and Christopher jumps ahead 13-12 at the half. Second half now, and Gomez finds Amari Bluford on the screen pass, and Amari gets a couple blocks, sheds a tackle, and he's gone! 55 yards to glory as Christopher takes a 21-12 lead after 3. Live Oak looking to rally back in the fourth. Fuentes runs in for his second touchdown of the game, but is not enough as Christopher wins it 21-19 to win a share of the Mount Hamilton League title with Live Oak and Lincoln.
The Camp Lindo student section is roaring as the top-seeded Cougars host the 3-seeded Wildcats in the NCS D2 championship game. Ivan Garcia with the highlights. First set, Wildcats working with a 3-point lead. Molly Harrison sets a Crystal Rose Huff, who sends a thunderous slam to the court. Cougars start to close the gap. The overpass to Sammy Bruhart, and Sam with the hard slam rips off the defender, cuts the lead 16-15 Marin Catholic. Wildcats pull away with the lead. Harrison with the short pass to Mia Clayton, and the Colorado commit rattles the earth with this spike. Wildcats takes at 1, 25-16. Second set now. Olivia Wiseman dives for the dig. Avea Stone with the cross-court pass to Charlotta Bell, who sends a perfect shot over the net that finds the hardwood. Campo within 2. Campo now down 23-21. Cougars try for the slam, but Huff comes up huge for the block, and Marin Catholic gets a set point. Wildcats up 24-23. Set point. Middlebury College commit Harrison with another assist. This one to Brooke Brilliant, and number 9 slams it down right towards the camera. Marin Catholic takes set 2, 25-23. Into the third set. Cougars showing some cat-like reflexes. Stone with another cross-court set to Bell, who sends a sniper shot that just stays in to cut the lead to 1. But the Wildcats can smell the upset. Match point for Marin Catholic. Emily Green hits a rocket over the net that rips off the defender, and it could not be returned. After upsetting the second seed, the Wildcats upset the top seed to win its 8th straight NCS volleyball title.
The unbeaten Palo Alto Vikings take the ice at Sharks Ice Arena as they battle Los Gatos. First period, Vikings applying pressure in the Wildcat zone. Here's a wrister, but Braden Robinson gets a good chunk of this puck and covers it to record the save. Minutes later, Los Gatos looking to strike first. Here's a shot near the blue line. Puck is loose near the crease, and Jack Donovan is there to find the back of the net. 1-0 Los Gatos. But the Vikings storm back on an odd man rush. Luca Tartaglia weaves his way through a pair of Wildcat defenders and buries his puck between the pipes. They even the score at 1. 2 goals for number 2. Just over 20 seconds later, another surge from the Vikings. This time, Shri Sandilia puts a shot on the net and goes 5-hole to give Palo Alto a 2-1 lead. Vikings tack on another goal to make it 3-1 after 1. More Vikings in the second frame. Alex Mueller sends a pass to Brandon Kwan, who delivers a snipe, and this puck trickles behind the cage to extend the Vikings lead to 3. Palo Alto moving the puck around on the power play. Will Hagen takes a shot, and somehow Takumi Vyman redirects the puck in between the pipes. 5-1 Vikings. Palo Alto would score 5 goals in the second frame. Tyler Featherman had 2 of those goals, which includes this goal near the crease. 8-1 after 2 periods. And from there, the Vikings would cruise to the finish line. Lev Miller goes with the deke to get past the defender and finishes with the backhand. Beautiful move there. Palo Alto improves to 4-0 on the season, beating Los Gatos 11-2. And our Sharks Ice Hockey Player of the Week is Luca Tartaglia. Number 2 finished with 2 goals and 2 assists.
U.S. Bank helps us bring stories each week of athletes who inspire us.
Aubrey, we hear a lot about young people on the spectrum. Tonight we meet an autistic football player from Tennyson High School who's found football can help this big lineman fit in. Study hall at Tennyson High School, it's time for Samaj Clark to catch up on his English homework. Samaj is part of the Tennyson football program, something his family thought would never happen.
Back in May, he comes home and he tells us, hey, guess what I did today? What's that? I joined the football team. Say what?
The surprise comes from Samaj being autistic. He battles the social issues typical of a young person on the spectrum.
I'm pretty introverted myself, and in social situations I sometimes like stutter, like I usually like fidget with myself, stuff like that. But I get through with it, and I have trouble having eye contact sometimes, but I'm working through it.
It's just a matter of understanding what it is and how to assist him. We also did not want to hinder him either, but we had to kind of get to know what he was feeling and what he was thinking and how he was thinking.
Autistic athletes normally thrive in individual sports. Samaj played tennis for a time. Samaj had some fear of playing a team sport like football, but with the encouragement of his parents and twin brother, Samaj moved out of his comfort zone and gave it a try.
Well, my brother, he originally joined football at first, and I was like, oh, I think I kind of want to do that too a little bit, because a lot of my people in my family, they love football. And also I think that I, as a person, should try it out. So I think I wanted to take that chance, try out football. I think I actually like it a lot now.
All of that support was empowering for Samaj. He now has a group of friends who are also his teammates. Across town at Moreau Catholic High School, Christopher Clark is practicing with the Mariners football team. The twin is thrilled his brother Samaj is thriving on a football team.
Oh yeah, his social life has gotten a lot more. Like he knows a lot more people. He comes home excited from practice, telling me everything he learned and stuff he did at practice, same stuff that I kind of went through.
Samaj came here to Tennyson away from his brother because of the programs Tennyson provides for special needs students. Samaj is thriving in the classroom and now thriving socially as well.
Yeah, for sure. With autism, I was pretty introverted. I would feel like talking with like a lot of people, but as the more I got to know them, the more I got to open up to them and make new friends at school, saying hi to everybody, stuff like that. They kind of open up my social gap.
Just because you're born with autism, it doesn't mean it can stop you. You know what I mean? That's the biggest message Samaj is sending to the team, because these kids see him come out here every single day. Even though he's had his injury, he's been here every day. He can't practice, so he's doing his homework, or he's asking his coaches, how can I help the team?
What is easy for some people can be hard for others. For Samaj, trying something new is hard.
He wants to play, but it's just not there for him. There were times where he would see his brother do things and was like, well, I want to do that. Okay, so go ahead and try it. And then, no, I don't want to do this no more.
As it turned out, football is a way for Samaj to meet people organically without allowing the big linemen to think about it. Now his teammates are his friends, and Samaj is just one of the guys. Being accepted as part of the team is huge for Samaj, but as an autistic person, having the courage to give it a try is what is really remarkable.
And I'm sure he loves going out there every single day to practice.
Yep, and just being part of the guys.
Exactly. Mara West Credit Union honors teachers every week with the Mara West Merit Award.
Here's Cooper Nixon from Willow Glen talking about his favorite teacher, John Old.
Mr. Old, I love you. I know you didn't come to the game. I still love you. Your favorite class, favorite teacher. Love computer science. You make every day so much better. And I just thank you for all the support you give me in class.
Coming up, our Mattress Firm Perfect Match with St. Mary's taking on St. Patrick St. Vincent.
And NCS volleyball playoff action when 49ers Cal-Hi Sports presented by U.S. Bank continues.
Everyone can learn. Sometimes it's the teacher who makes all the difference. At Math Enrichment, we use only top-rated credentialed teachers. Our fully accredited WASC schools allow you to move up to advanced classes in high school and get high school credit. Math Enrichment has fun, recreational activities helping to make your math experience a joy. You can learn even advanced math, and we can help make it happen. Sign up at mathenrichment.net or at one of our many Bay Area locations. Use the Cal-Hi promo code for the best possible price.
Trevor was born a champion. He knows how to make lemonade from lemons. He also knows that comfort is all year round. So sometimes when you can't make lemonade, you make hot chocolate. Today, Trevor is proud to be a service champion. We're now offering a $58 2-for-1 special. You'll get a comprehensive AC tune-up and a free furnace safety inspection. High five service, champion attitude. Call 800-5-CHAMPS.
Brought your baseball glove to basketball practice that turned out to be football practice? Game on, junk sleep. During Mattress Firm's Black Friday sale, get a king bed for the price of a queen or a queen for a twin and save up to $700 on select mattresses. Plus, get a free adjustable base. Shop now at Mattress Firm, the official sleep partner of the San Francisco 49ers.
49ers Cal-Hi Sports is brought to you by these fine companies who care about high school sports. By Lexus of Stevens Creek, we get it. By DGDG.com, where we want you to be a happy car buyer. By Sharks Eyes, the official practice facility of the San Jose Sharks and home of the San Jose Barracuda. By Mary West Credit Union, working for you today, tomorrow, together. By DevCon, build, perform, design, sustain. And by Math Enrichment, learn, achieve, have fun.
Each week, Mattress Firm helps us find a great match on the field or court, just like they try and find a great match for you in a mattress. This week, it's a huge showdown in the Tri-County Stone League. Both St. Mary's and St. Patrick St. Vincent undefeated coming into this game.
The Bruins from St. Pat's have outstanding senior quarterback Wyatt Smith. The Panthers from St. Mary's with their first winning season in 7 years. The league title game in the Stone League is our Mattress Firm perfect match.
Senior night at St. Pat's as the Bruins host league rival St. Mary's. The Bruins driving early. Wyatt Smith tossing deep to Josiah Jones, who makes a spectacular catch. Short touchdown run. The Bruins have a 6-0 lead. St. Mary's right back Finn Hartney hands to Samadi Scott, who turns the corner. He's in. 7-6 St. Mary's. Same score early second. The Bruins looking to retake the lead, but Thomas Avent is there for the pick on 4th down, and the Panthers are back in business. Just moments later, Hartney on the screen to Logan Tanasaki, and Logan is fast. He breaks a tackle and then no one near him as the senior races into the end zone. 81 yards, St. Mary's up 14-6. Later in the second, back come the Bruins. Smith firing over the middle to Jones, who is just short of the end zone. The Bruins punch it in from there, and it's 14-12, St. Mary's at the half. Second half starts with a bang as Kyle Gorey takes the kick, and look at the wicked stiff arm here to get free, and Gorey is gone. 71 yards for the senior and a 20-12 St. Mary's Panthers lead. Gorey with a special team score there. Now here's Kyle throwing into the end zone for Austin Rogel. It's 28-12 St. Mary's. St. Pat's comes right back. Smith firing into the end zone, and here comes the judge. It's Judge Nash, and the St. Mary's lead is cut to 28-20. The Bruins driving late, but here's Tanasaki again. Another big play, getting the pick there. The Panthers run out the clock as Gorey gets a first down in the final seconds to clinch it as St. Mary's wins the Stone League title, staying undefeated at 10-0. Undefeated and league champs, meaning a lot to Kyle Gorey.
Amazing. Coming from last year with 3-7, winning league championship, I can't explain this. We dreamed about this. This is our goal at the beginning of the season. We did it. 10-0. That's crazy.
The San Ramon Valley student section is all fired up for the NCS D1 final as number 2 SRV takes on number 4 Foothill. First point of the match goes to the Wolves as Morgan Dates feeds a pass to the outside, and Audrey Ross slams this ball to the hardwood. You know who can also crush the ball? Foothill's Paige Bennett as Tia Williamson bumps it over, and the junior captain drops the hammer for one of her 16 kills in the match. But the big bad Wolves come knocking. How about some defense from Lucy Chertok, who times her jump perfectly to record the block? SRV wins set 1, 25-21. More Wolves in the second set. Iris Bottles records the dig. Morgan Dates with the set, and Audrey Ross unloads for the kill. 22 kills for the Boston College commit. But Foothill pulls off some trickery as Katie Salonga finds some hardwood and places this shot perfectly for the point. Moments later, Salonga with a nice behind the back set to Emma Okuhara, who winds and fires for the kill. But the Wolves storm back. Dates with another great set. This time Maddie Connolly delivers with the cross-court kill. Wolves take set 2 25-20, and San Ramon Valley would keep its foot on the gas in set 3. Morgan Dates gets a little crafty and puts it over the net here. Ooh! And for match point, Iris Buttles with the serve, and the senior delivers with an ace. The SRV student section storms the court. The San Ramon Valley Wolves win the NCS D1 title, the program's first NCS title since 2013, beating the Falcons 3-0.
Lexus of Stevens Creek brings us the Volunteer Award each week, celebrating young people who donate their time to do good work in their communities.
This week's Lexus of Stevens Creek Volunteer Award goes to Isabella Bartlowski from Aragon High School. Isabella is the co-founder of Sister Goods Bay Area, an organization raising money to purchase period products and package them to menstrual kits. Isabella has raised $10,000 and made donations to Oakland and San Francisco school districts. Isabella talks about why this is so important to her.
It's really important because I really love to help people, and sadly this problem of girls not being able to purchase menstrual products is very prevalent where we live, and so it's very fulfilling to do this type of work, and it's something that I'm very happy to do.
Gallo Salami salutes top athletes looking to play in high school and beyond.
This week's Gallo Salami Big Salami is Cole Airhorn from Liberty High School. Cole this week committed to go to San Jose State University to play next year. Once a Spartan, always a Spartan. Coming up, we head north to San Marin High School, where the 8-1 Mustangs take on Marin Catholic.
And the CCS Division I title game in volleyball. You're watching 49ers Cal High Sports, presented by US Bank. We are back at Levi Stadium with the two teams on top of the Marin County League standings, both San Marin and Marin Catholic, with undefeated league records. Marin Catholic undefeated overall at 9-0.
And Marin Catholic winning all of its games big, with no game closer than 23 points this season. San Marin features junior quarterback Dom Ingracia, who has thrown for nearly 1,700 yards this season. The winner is the league champ in the game played on Friday night.
A full house for an MCAL showdown. Both San Marin and Marin Catholic undefeated in league. Both teams are led by strong quarterbacks, but the defenses came prepared. Mustangs swarming, Aaron Guillen Sandberg on the hunt, then Ben Langford comes in for the sack. MC's D-line doing work too. Oliver DeGrave lunges in to make the tackle. The Wildcats would force a safety on a blocked punt to go up by 2. Then later in the quarter, Marin Catholic's Joey Cook fires overhead to Kelly Storms. Storms turns and runs for a 35-yard pickup, gets the Wildcats in great field position for Joey Cook to punch it in. Then in the second quarter, Dominic Ingracia looks and throws a laser to Frankie Quincy in the end zone for the touchdown. Mustangs get the 2-point conversion, and we are tied at 8 at halftime. But it doesn't take long. Half a minute into the third, Joey Cook fakes the handoff to Charles Williams Jr. and instead launches to Greer Arthur in the end zone to give the Wildcats the lead. Then a minute left in the third, and Joey Cook sends it down the middle to Cooper Haswell. Haswell bangs off a defender and is off. He flies downfield, checks back, but no one will catch him. An 86-yard run to the house. Haswell extends MC's lead to 22-8. They tack on one more at the beginning of the fourth. Joey flings this one to Matthew Greco, and he hustles in for the TD run. The Wildcats will score once more on a field goal. Final minutes of the game, San Marin's Dominic Ingracia to Anthony Shepler for the score. It was Marin Catholic's night, though. The Wildcats are MCAL champions and finish their sparkling regular season 10-0.
The Branham student section all fired up for the CCS D1 final between the Bruins and Menlo Atherton. The Bruins keeping set one close, Andrew Inaki to Avalon Agnelli to Alexia Inaki for the kill, but Menlo Atherton would go on to win set one. Clara Cronin digs it, Rebecca Shulman sets it, and Anna Ryan puts it away. The Bears take it 25-20. The Bruins trying to answer back in set two, but Anna Ryan leaps up high for the big time block. Then it's Cronin over to Shulman, and Rebecca sets it up for a Sienna Morales kill. MA wins set 2 26-24. Branham begins the rally in set 3. Rebecca sung to Agnelli to Ava Medina, and Ava just crushes this one. Then it's Andrea Inaki over to Agnelli, and Avalon sets up another Ava Medina spike as the Bruins take set 3 25-20. Set 4 now, and it's Nia Kerr with the pass to Anna Ryan. Then Anna bumps it right back to Kerr for the kill, but Branham comes right back. Casey Nguyen to Agnelli to Medina for the big-time finish as the Bruins win set 4, 25-22. We go to set 5 now, and Andrew Inaki bumps it. Agnelli sets it, and Giselle Paydon puts this one away. It's 9-4 Branham. Match point for the Bruins now, and Ava Medina spikes it down with authority as Branham rises from the dead to win the CCS Division I title, the second section title in school history. Congratulations to Coach Heather Cooper and the Branham Bruins.
Math Enrichment is the Bay Area leader in quality tutoring to help you become a scholar athlete.
So Math Enrichment brings us the Scholar Athlete Award each week. This week's Scholar Athlete is Bailey Padilla from the Lee volleyball team. Bailey terrific on the court and in the classroom with a 3.8 GPA, and she gets her smarts from her mother because I know her dad, and I can tell you that's a fact.
That's just rude.
I'm just not that nice.
Just kidding. Albany's Construction is back with us again this year, presenting the Dirty Work Play.
This is a play showing the type of grit and determination shown by all the workers at Albany's Construction. This week's Dirty Work Play is from Mitchell Taylor from Sacred Heart Prep. Mitchell just crushing the defender and gets into the end zone for the Gators. Mitchell Taylor doing the dirty work just like our friends at Albany's Construction. Please join us on social media for great videos and lots of information. We're big on Instagram and growing on TikTok, so check us out.
Remember, you can order videos from any of the games played on our shows. Click on the QR code on your screen to order. And if you think girls sports are important, we agree. A great way to show your support of girls sports coverage is by subscribing to our YouTube page and watching our girls highlights. Those views show your support.
Coming up, our CCS SunPower Electric game as Pioneer and Branham play for a Santa Teresa Division title.
And we jump back into the pool for Castro Valley and Washington girls water polo. This is 49ers Cal-Hi Sports.
This tiny payment thing is a giant pain. Hi, ladies. Alex from US Bank. Can she help? How about a comprehensive point of sale system that can track inventory, manage schedules, and customize orders? That's what US Bank Business Essentials is for. What about a new oven? Can US Bank help us there? We can serve loans in as fast as 12 minutes. That would be a big help. Huge. Jumbo. Ginormous.
Finding ways to make your business boom. That's what US Bank is for. We'll get there together.
The Rika Center's Community Service Program in Menlo Park provides a unique opportunity for you to gain valuable leadership and life skills while working in a diverse and exciting environment. Whether you're looking to complete school service hours, gain relevant experience for a job or college, or immerse yourself in all the Rika Center has to offer, our Community Service Program gives you the opportunity to engage your community, make meaningful human connections, and learn new skills in athletic fitness, creative arts, and nature awareness. Got goals? Come to the Rika Center.
1, 2, 3.
Get ready to cheer for your next new or used car at Stevens Creek Chevrolet.
Stevens Creek Chevrolet!
We're ready to make your buying experience safe and easy. Come to our dealership to see and test drive one of hundreds of great Chevrolet cars and trucks. Or you can go online to shop, order, and have your new car delivered right to your door. So get fired up for a great deal right here at
Stevens Creek Chevrolet!
It all comes down to this. Pioneer and Branham both undefeated in league, playing for the Santa Teresa Division title Friday night.
The two teams know each other very well. The schools just over 1 mile from each other. The title on the line in the CCS SunPower Electric game. Our Adrian Soriano was there.
Electric game.
Welcome to Branham High School for the Santa Teresa Foothill Division title game between the Branham Bruins and the Pioneer Mustangs. Some key players to watch from both teams. For Pioneer, it's senior quarterback Gage Hauser. Gage has 1,477 passing yards and 16 touchdowns. Meanwhile, for Branham, William Augenstein leads the Bruins offense with 2,904 total yards and 36 total touchdowns. Who will take home the Santa Teresa Foothill Division title? Let's find out in our CCS SunPower Electric game. Not much happened in the first quarter, so we jump to the second quarter, and Willie Augenstein scampers in for the score, 7-0 Branham. Pioneer trying to answer back later in the quarter, but the pass is picked off by Alec Karbowski, and the Branham Bruins are back in business. Branham on offense now, and Augenstein with so much time in the pocket before firing it deep to Jason Armour, who makes a nice catch across midfield and inside Mustangs territory. Then a few plays later, give it to my man Mateo Pozo, who leaps into the end zone. PAT no good, and it's 13-0 Branham Bruins at the half. Branham looking to add on to start the second half, but Ryan Given and Jeremiah Minor gets home for the sack. The Bruins knocking on the door again later in the quarter. Augenstein keeping it himself once again, and Willie will run it in for his second rushing touchdown of the game. 21-0 Branham after 3. Fourth quarter now, and the Bruins defense continues to make their presence felt as Cody Fowler gets the big-time sack. Branham trying to put this game away. Augenstein with a shovel pass to Poso for another Bruins touchdown as Branham wins the Santa Teresa Foothill League title, the first league title for the Bruins since 2019. Willie Augenstein talks about what winning league means to him.
I feel amazing. It's not even just for me, it's for my team, for all my fans. Glad for everybody. Love everybody. I'm just so happy right now.
In San Jose with the CCS SunPower Electric game, I'm Adrian Soriano, 49ers Cal High Sports.
NCS D1 first round playoffs. 10-seeded Castro Valley takes on 7-seeded Washington in Union City. Ivan Garcia with the highlights. Sarah Gilbert finds Maddie Stewart, and the senior skips one into the net and gives the Huskies an early lead. Castro Valley on the attack, but Ava Higgins is there to deny the shot. Huskies up 3-0 after 1. Huskies tag on another 3 goals, including this shot by Shrisi Bandopatai as Washington leads 6-0. But the Trojans get on the board. Stella Chang in front of the net, and the shot goes in, cuts the lead 6-1 after 2. Huskies offense kept rolling. 3 more goals in the third. Gilbert's shot goes past the keeper. Washington up 9-1 at the end of 3. Castro Valley with the penalty shot, and Chang fires to the left side of the net to cut the deficit. But Washington stayed strong. Gilbert lobs a shot over the keeper and scores her 3rd goal of the match. Washington wins by a final score of 12-5 over Castro Valley. Stewart leading the way with 4 goals.
The Willow Glen boys water polo team is having a great season heading into the playoffs.
The boys talking about their season with our Jake Vanderbrook this week at the Rikus Center.
We are here at the Rikus Center for Human Enhancement where goals are achieved. Got goals? And here's the boys water polo team from Willow Glen. Make some noise! Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We're going to start off with Hudson Lyles. Hudson, you're a senior on this team. First off, congratulations on winning league, sharing a league title with Leland. What's been clicking for you guys thus far?
It's very nice to win the league title. I think the last time Willow Glen's won was 2006, so it's very nice to see that. And recently, in the past couple of months, our defense has really improved, and socially, we have been able to communicate a lot better than we have at the beginning.
For sure, and I'm going to make my way over to Luke Yabraz. So, Luke, what's it like being a senior and playing such a huge role for this Willow Glen program?
It was really rewarding. I've been on varsity all 4 years. We haven't won. We didn't win any except for this year. So going into this year with such a good team and being able to win a title, it was a dream of mine, and I'm glad we accomplished it.
Yeah, and finally, I'm going to make my way over to Nolan Lynch, senior goalie. Oh my gosh, you're really tall, my man. You know, you guys are battling it out in the pool throughout the season, but it wouldn't be without Coach Hoffman. So, Nolan, what does Coach Hoffman mean to you?
Coach Hoffman means a lot to us. He's the one that motivates us and gets us to wake up at 6 a.m. to go to morning practices. And I think that the best thing about him is that he's a great mix between keeping us disciplined, but also letting us just play our own games and letting us have fun.
Gentlemen, thank you so much. Take us out with a cheer.
Rams on 3. 1, 2, Rams!
Coming up, we head to the San Mateo coast where rivals Half Moon Bay and Terra Nova square off.
But first, here is this week's Cupertino Electric Power Rankings for football.
We are back at the NBC Sports Studio here at Levi Stadium. We head to the beach now for a rivalry game with Half Moon Bay and Terra Nova.
Both teams having fine seasons with coastline bragging rights on the line in the game played at Half Moon Bay Friday night.
Senior night at Half Moon Bay as Peter Valdez and his fellow seniors were honored before the game. The Tigers get on the board first in the first, give it to sophomore Zachary Perez, and Zachary dives in for the touchdown, 7-0 Terra Nova. The Tigers on the board again later in the quarter. Mason Minnie powers in for the score, 14-0 Terra Nova. Half Moon Bay answers back. It's Liam Harrington with the shovel pass to Dio Lucida for the touchdown. 2-point conversion good, and it's 14-8 Tigers after 1. Second quarter now, and Harrington fakes the handoff, drops back, and throws one to Nolan Mullins, who hauls it in for 6. It's 15-14, Half Moon Bay in the lead, but Terra Nova comes right back. Minnie takes the snap and runs down the far sideline. 2 defenders try to tackle him, but Mason refuses to go down and runs it all the way for the touchdown. 21-15, Tigers at the half. Third quarter now, and Mason Minnie shows off his arm this time as he fires and hits Frank Ward over the middle, and Frank is off to the races. 52 yards to glory as Terra Nova extends its lead 28-15. But the Cougars battle back, handed to Lucido on the end around, and Dio will scamper in for the touchdown. 28-22 Tigers after 3. Fourth quarter now, and Liam Harrington fakes the handoff, and Liam is gone! 28 yards to the house as Half-Moon Bay jumps ahead 29-28. But the Tigers answer back, give it to Rocco Gentili, and Rocco runs it in for the score. 36-29 Terra Nova. Half-Moon Bay looking to tie it up late, but Jason Lagos and the Tigers defensive line gets the stop as Terra Nova wins the Skull game for the first time since 2018. Mason Minnie leading the charge with 3 touchdowns.
The Harker School helps us honor the people who mentor the high school stars we feature each week.
Here's Taylor Williams from St. Francis Volleyball talking about her parents.
Just my parents, man. They've just been so supportive of me. They've done everything for me. They're the reason why I'm here, you know. I couldn't thank them enough.
Brought to you by the Harker School. To celebrate Halloween, Harker middle schoolers wore costumes and were trick-or-treated to a haunted house attraction set up in the campus theater. At Harker, transitional kindergarten through 12th grade students discover their passions. Learn more at harker.org.
DGDG.com wants you to be a happy car buyer, so each week we show you the Be Happy play.
This week's Be Happy play goes to the Willow Glen Rams, winners of the West Valley League title, and that means a bath for head coach Oscar Caballero. The Rams were really happy about it. Want to be a happy car buyer? Go to DGDG.com. Coming up, it's the Service by Medallion Play of the Week. We'll see which play gets the honor next.
But first, here's this week's training tip by our good friends at the Rikus Center.
Hi, my name is Merritt Hoyam and I play volleyball at Williams College. I'm really grateful for the Rikus Center for helping me be named second team on NESCAC, and I'm very excited to announce the Cal High training tip.
I'm Andrew Havili. Today's training tip is a cable squat to row. Janiyah is going to step back, start in a squat with her arms extended forward. She's going to stand up and pull her shoulders back at the same time. This is a great exercise for coordination as well as posturing. She has to extend up and pull her shoulders back.
Service by Medallion brings us the play of the week every week.
We'll show you some contenders and then name the play we thought was the best of the best.
We only have time for one play this week, and we got to give it to Palo Alto's Lev Miller, who goes with the deke and finishes with the backhand goal. One more time, Lev Miller, you just won the play of the week.
That's the play of the week, and that's our show for this week. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Robert Braunstein.
And I'm Aubrey Tolliver. 49ers Sac-Hi Sports is up next, so stick around to see those section playoff games coming up next.